This is One on One.
What are you doing?
Strengthening my grip. I'm playing in the 2-on-2 tournament in the village.
You play basketball.
I grew up playing round ball in Marseille. It's pretty big over there.
Are you any good?
Excuse me?
Well?
Yeah, I got moves.
Okay, that means
My
no.
homeboy Roger even thinks we have a shot at taking the championship. Seriously, we already made it to the semis. The winners take 10 grand home, which I'm going to use to get my Nico over here.
You need $10,000 to get Nico from Marseille to New York?
Unfortunately, my ex-wife will only fly first class.
That was a scene from Taxi Brooklyn, a hit series in the summer at NBC. Also, that was Jacky Ido we saw there, right? That was you.
That was me.
Who was that very attractive young lady you were with?
Kyler Lee, the notorious Kyler Lee. She was in Grey's Anatomy playing Lexi Gray for a few years.
She's good.
Yeah, she's great.
Very good.
Great actress.
By the way, your accent is not from this area. Where's it from?
Well, I grew up in Paris.
You did?
In the suburbs of Paris, France.
Originally from where?
Originally from Burkina Faso in West Africa.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the film that you're here to talk about is called West.
Yes.
Describe West.
West is a German film. It's about the emotional journey of this woman, Nelly Zend, who decides to escape from from East Germany, and with her son, and then she pretends to get married to a West German in order to flee the East.
We're looking right now.
Yeah.
And what role do you play?
I play John Bird. Well, in fact, she's gonna run into many obstacles, and I'm gonna be one of them.
You're an obstacle.
I'm a CIA agent.
You're a CIA agent, right?
Yeah. And I'm gonna interrogate her, and it gets a little tricky.
Tricky?
Between
You like
the
this
two of
role?
us. Yeah, it's a great role.
You speak English and German in the film.
Yes.
How challenging?
Well, it depends on the part, really. If the role is great, it doesn't matter which language you have to.
Oh, come on! Don't just
speak.
float off that. Like, I mean, English is hard enough, but what about the German?
That was the second film I shot in German. Actually, I shot with another director in Germany. Her name is Hermine Hundgeburt. I did a movie called The White Maasai with her a few years ago, like 10 years back. And in this movie, I had to play a Maasai warrior, so I had to learn how to speak Maasai, the Maasai language, Ma, and a little bit of Kiswahili in order to interact with the extras who weren't really actors, so I had to really have conversations with them. So she got me to do this. We pulled it off, somehow.
That's
and
great.
When she had this, she asked me to play Jim in Huckleberry Finn. And she said, but you have to do this in German. And, Huckleberry Finn is such a, Mark Twain is one of my heroes. I love everything he did. So I said, okay, and I tried it in German, and it worked. And Christian Schwocho, who's the director of West, he saw this in the editing room, and he said, who this guy? I need him. So that's how we met, actually. That's how I got the part.
It's one thing talking about acting in lots of different languages, but I'm curious, when did you know you wanted to be an actor?
Well, I think early on, I thought I wanted to become a director first. At the age of 12, my parents were big film buffs. They had movies from all over the world, Indian movies, Bollywood style, Asian movies, African, American, everything. They had. So I had a huge library to build my film, my film connaissance. And so I decided I wanted to be a director. So I trained for many years on my own, just shooting short films with my brother and involving some friends in the process. And little by little, I was so hungry for it. I tried to become a DP, just to know how to talk to the people involved on the set. And I did so many things that acting came. I wanted to know how to direct actors, so I tried that. and obviously I got stuck into it.
But you also sang.
I did a little bit of poetry slam, you know, with my...
Poetry slam.
Yeah, spoken words, really.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. And that all just, but you always want to be an artist, in the arts, somehow.
I mean, I did try to do other things too, you know.
Like?
I majored in banking. I did. I was a banker.
You could have been
for
a banker?
years. Yeah, I was for a
Oh, you actually were a banker?
Yeah.
Did it fit you? You say, I'm a good banker, I could be a banker.
After 2 years, I quit, and I was like, this is my calling, and I'm going there, even if I'm not making any bucks in there. You know, I was too eager to express myself that way. So that's how it all started.
Your family, any family back in West Africa?
Well, aunts and cousins, but you know, my brothers and sisters are in France or Istanbul, you know, Geneva, but not in Burkina Faso.
The reason I ask, how much fun are they having with your success?
Oh, they're pretty successful in what they do, and they have like one of them is a pilot, the other one's so they.
What are you, the
They're
underachiever?
amused by what I'm doing.
They're what?
They're amused. They're like, oh, he's the, because I'm much younger than my brothers and sisters. You know, they're 10 to 15 years older than me, and my little brother who's also a director and an actor. So
Wow.
you know, they look at us with, you know. They support us, but we're with
They're amused.
They're amused.
That's beautiful. By the way, you actually speak, Paul, is that true? Paul, Livy's our producer, is telling me you speak 7 languages? That can't be right.
Well, if you count the African languages that I know.
That's not, is that true?
Yeah, it amounts to 6, 7 languages. But I use 3 on a regular basis, so I really have to struggle to get the words out with the other languages.
Let me just plug again. The film is called West, and it's a fascinating story. And Jacky plays a CIA agent who is an obstacle for whom again?
Nelly Zenth.
Nelly.
Yeah, she. It's really about her emotional journey with her son, and they try to escape from the East and live a better life in the West.
We'll have people check it out. Jacky Ido, thank you so much for joining us on Public Broadcasting. We appreciate it. Wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you very much.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. This special edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato is brought to you from the Tisch WNET studios at Lincoln Center. Funding has been provided by Hackensack University Health Network, County College of Morris, New Jersey Council of County Colleges, MD Advantage, activists in cooperation with the American Medicine Chest Challenge, TD Bank, and by PSE&G. Promotional support provided by Commerce Magazine and by New Jersey Monthly, the magazine of the Garden State, available at newsstands. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.